Good morning and a warm welcome to your show, Sunny Mornings in Boston. I'm your host, Melissa, and it's Monday, July 27th. You'll be interested to know, 73 years ago, today, in 1953, armistice agreements halted active hostilities on the Korean peninsula, bringing a hard-won pause and allowing prisoners to be exchanged and front lines to stabilize. This armistice established a ceasefire line and demilitarized zone that created space for humanitarian relief, set a framework for diplomacy, and marked a milestone in achieving an uneasy peace. So now you know. And now, it's time for the weather report. This morning, it's mostly sunny and it feels like 62 degrees with 1 mile-per-hour wind. The sunset will take place at 8:06, and it will rise again tomorrow at 5:33. It looks like we're in for some sunny weather today, with a high near 80 and a light northeast breeze, around 6 miles per hour. If you're inland, it will hit a high of 82. Tonight, expect mostly clear skies, with a low around 64 and a light south wind, around 5 miles per hour. The nearshore buoy at Cape Cod Bay reads 68 degrees for the water temperature. Looking ahead in the weather. Tuesday has a chance of morning rain between 9 and 11 a.m., then a chance of showers and thunderstorms with a high near 82 and a light south wind. Tuesday night into Wednesday will be unsettled with showers and thunderstorms likely, patchy fog, and lows in the mid-60s. Winds increase Wednesday with east winds 9 to 14 miles per hour and gusts as high as 25 miles per hour. Thursday stays cool and mostly cloudy with highs near 71 and northeast winds 10 to 15 miles per hour before conditions dry and turn mostly sunny Friday with highs near 78. Bonjour, food enthusiasts. This podcast is brought to you by Versailles Cafe and Pastries in Encinitas. Nestled on El Camino Real South, just north of Encinitas Boulevard, this cafe is a haven for culinary delights. Indulge in their amazing Eggs Benedict or their gluten-free crepes. You can grab a panini for lunch or just breeze on through to get your morning coffee. They are open every day from 8 to 5. So stop on by and don't forget to tell them Sunny Morning sent you. In local news, investigators have shared new details about the fire that ripped through the Dive, a popular floating bar and restaurant on New Hampshire's Lake Winnipesaukee on Saturday. The boat has been towed away from the Smalls Cove sandbar and is considered a total loss, according to the New Hampshire State Fire Marshal's Office, which is investigating the incident. The fire was reported around 3:39 p.m. while the Dive was open for business, but thankfully, no one was hurt. Firefighters from various local departments successfully extinguished the flames, and it is believed the fire started in the kitchen, with no suspicion of foul play. Now on to sports. Marlins dropped their 12th straight game, creating franchise history as they eye the upcoming trade deadline. The struggling Miami Marlins, who recently held playoff hopes after a 20-6 record in June, have sharply declined in July. This losing streak marks the longest in Major League Baseball this season, matching the New York Mets. Marlins manager Clayton McCullough stated, "We're going to meet this head-on," adding that the team must take responsibility for their situation. They recently fell to 52-54, trailing the Atlanta Braves by 10.5 games. As they prepare for a series against the Philadelphia Phillies, trade rumors swirl around pitchers Max Meyer, Yuri Perez, and catcher Liam Hicks. In local sports, the Red Sox took down Toronto 6-1 yesterday at Fenway to win the series. Ranger Suarez was brilliant with 4 innings of 2 hit ball and 6 strikeouts, while Jarren Duran led the offense with 3 hits and 2 RBIs. Boston is now 54-50 after that bounce-back performance, and they are heading out west tonight to face Oakland at 9:40. Peyton Tall gets the start against the Athletics' Jack Perkins in the opening game of a 4-game series. The Sox have gone 8-2 over their last 10, so there is real momentum to carry into this matchup. Meanwhile, the Patriots made a blockbuster move today, acquiring star receiver A.J. Brown from Philadelphia. That is a massive signal of intent as they continue their rebuild. Boston also signed rookie wideout Kobe Prentice off waivers and placed tight end Julian Hill on injured reserve. Over in basketball, the Celtics locked up young forward Jordan Walsh to a 3-year extension worth $16 million, with a deal kicking in next season. That keeps a promising piece around Jayson Tatum as the team reshapes after their early playoff exit. Summer League standout John Tonge has signed a 2-way contract with Portland. In top news, Colorado River reservoirs have reached record lows as the Trump administration threatens major cuts. A worsening water crisis in the western United States has stalled progress, leaving potential solutions dwindling. Lake Mead and Lake Powell, the nation's 2 largest reservoirs, are at their lowest levels on record. 7 states are in disagreement over how to share the rapidly shrinking water supply. Kelly Shannon McNeil of LA Waterkeeper stated that lower basin states have reduced their usage by nearly 20% since 2015. In contrast, upper basin states have increased their usage, citing affordability issues. The Trump administration may impose sweeping cuts after years of failed negotiations. California, Arizona, and Nevada have proposed reducing their usage by about 1,600,000 acre-feet per year. However, federal officials are considering cuts nearly double that amount. Such cuts would likely increase costs for cities, impose tighter restrictions on outdoor water, and significantly impact farmers. McNeil urged residents to contact their elected representatives to push for agreements. A warming climate has resulted in diminished snowpack and less snowmelt for the river each spring. If water levels in Lake Powell drop another 33 feet, hydroelectric power generation will cease. With both reservoirs below 30% capacity, timely decisions are crucial for residents. In business news, Moody's Ratings warns that unprecedented artificial intelligence spending is threatening the credit quality of major companies like Amazon, Meta, and Alphabet. The research note highlights that this spending surge is forcing even cash-rich corporations to rely heavily on debt and stock sales to fund their artificial intelligence initiatives. Moody's states that the transition to asset-heavy models necessitates unprecedented levels of investment in capital raising. Capital expenditures are projected to reach $785 billion in 2026, nearing $1 trillion next year. Despite these risks, companies like Microsoft and Alphabet maintain some of the strongest corporate balance sheets globally. In crypto movement, Bitcoin is down 5% to about $64,000. Ethereum is down 5% to just under $1,900. And XRP is down 23% to $1.10. Moving on to a more local vibe. In our community spotlight on health and wellness, we are working with a national Pilates studio to bring you some free classes, so listen up. Check out Club Pilates, with several locations in the Boston area. Pilates presents a comprehensive wellness approach, cultivating strength, reducing tension, and elevating mental well-being. Scientific research affirms its benefits. So now you can check out Club Pilates for a free class. With locations in Canton, Wellesley, Hingham, Brookline, and Framingham, just be sure to tell them Sunny Morning sent you by. And now, back to the show. Let's talk tech. Are brainwaves the next unlock for physical artificial intelligence? The frontier of physical artificial intelligence unfolds in a warehouse in San Leandro, California. This space houses Ncord, a company developing data tools for training artificial intelligence models. Andrusija, a pilot for the company, is meticulously disassembling a tower while wearing a headset that tracks his brain waves. Ncord aims to create a brain wave tag data set to enhance robotic training performance. Lucas Girk, a supervising neuroscientist, notes that brain activity can guide model builders on when to use high-effort models. Vineet Velmurugan, Ncord's head of robot learning, emphasizes the importance of generating the necessary training data. And in entertainment news, Netflix is set to debut a new 6-part British crime miniseries titled The Bombing of Pan Am 103 on July 30th. This gripping series recounts the devastating events surrounding the December 21st, 1988 terrorist attack that killed 269 people. Based on testimonies from witnesses, it explores the profound impact on families and a small town caught in the tragedy. Co-created by Jonathan Lee and Adam Moraine Griffiths, the series features actors such as Connor Swindells and Patrick J. Adams. Stay tuned to Collider for more updates on this highly anticipated release. Well, alrighty folks, it's time for the quote of the day. And today, our quote comes from the American historian and author, Will Durant. And he said, "Civilization is not inherited. It has to be learned and earned by each generation anew. If the transmission should be interrupted for 1 century, civilization would die, and we should be savages again." And that's a wrap for this morning. You can check out our Instagram, YouTube, and TikTok for some captivating aerial videos with local news and the weather reports. Have an amazing day, my good friends. We'll see you tomorrow with another episode of Sunny Mornings in Boston.